Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another replay analysis on the channel. Here today, we are analyzing Morbid, what's his name? Morbid Flex? Morbid Flex, who is a champ 1 in this game. And he said that he's playing 2s, and he said that he felt like he was getting smurfed on and he didn't know what he could do better. So we're going to analyze it. We're going to try to figure out, was he getting smurfed on? And we're going to see if there was stuff that he could have done better. Before we get into the analysis, guys, do me a huge favor. Please leave a like on the video. It's completely free and it helps me so much get recommended to new people and new faces and to grow the community. I'd really appreciate it if you did that favor, left a like on the video. And if you enjoy this type of content, if you enjoy Rocket League content, especially educational Rocket League content focused on making you a better player, be sure to hit the subscribe button because that's what this channel is all about. Check out my social links. They're all in the description down below, especially the Twitch link. I would really appreciate it if you dropped a follow and you showed up when you could. We stream every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's always a good time. And it's always especially awesome, and it makes it even a better time when I see new faces showing up from the YouTube channel. It just feels really good seeing the effort put into the YouTube videos translate over to more people hanging out with us in the streams. And lastly, I promise this is the last little bit of the intro. If you want to get yourself a free replay analysis, join my Discord. That link is also in the description. Post your replay analysis file or the YouTube video of your replay to the replay analysis chat channel. I do all of those in order, and there is a lengthy line, so if you want to be like Morbid Flex here and skip the line and get your analysis done faster, you can consider subscribing to my Twitch or my Patreon, and that'll get you access to a sub-only replay analysis chat channel where I do all of those analysis before the free ones because you guys are paying to support me. So I'll do you the favor of doing your analysis first. Without further ado, let's get into this replay. And again, this is champ 1. Cheating up on kickoff, I like it. The one thing I will say right away though is if you're gonna cheat up on kickoff, you wanna cheat straight up the middle. This is something I've said before. You're not alone on making this mistake, but for some reason, a lot of people favor cheating up in one direction, right? You want to cheat up straight up the middle, so that way you have the highest odds of getting to the ball first, no matter what happens, right? If you're right in the middle of the field, whether the ball goes this way, or the ball goes this way, or it goes that way, or it goes that way, or it goes that way, you have the same odds of getting to the ball in every situation. Whereas if you cheat to one side, as you actually end up doing, if the ball goes out in this direction in any way, it's going to take you longer to get to the ball than it would have otherwise. Especially if this guy had chosen to cheat up, maybe that's the sole reason why you went one direction, because it doesn't matter because he's not cheating up. But if the opposing player is cheating up and they're cheating up straight in the middle, then they're going to beat you to any ball that comes this direction, unfortunately, because you're cheating up over to the right hand side. So whenever you're cheating, unless you're in comms with the person doing the kickoff and you're communicating that he's going to try to force it this direction or that direction, you want to just cheat straight up the middle in order to give yourself the best odds of getting to the ball first, no matter where it goes. All right, right here, I'd like to see you be a bit more aggressive on this play. Because all you have to be careful of in this position is whether the hard clear is going to come from your opponent's backboard. Once you see that he doesn't position on the backboard, you want to go and push him quickly in order to make him either hit the ball past you for your teammate behind you, or to just put pressure on him, make him make a mistake, or you dunk him, and again, your opponent can take the play over from there. But by hesitating here, you're giving him all the time and space in the world to possibly catch the ball. We haven't played this through. I don't see if he does catch the ball, but now that you've given him this much space, he should have a pretty controlled play here, and he should be in a position now where he can beat whoever first challenges him here because you gave him that much space. Now, unfortunately for him, he didn't do that, but with the amount of space you gave him there, you were pretty much giving him time to set up and beat you whenever you did decide to challenge. So you want to challenge before he has the opportunity to get the ball into a good position. So again, playing it back, As soon as you see that he's not going for the hard clear off of his backboard, you know now that he has to wait for this ball to come down in this position. There's not really anything else for him to do. And because of that, you want to close that distance between you guys so that he's pretty much either forced to bang the ball away, giving away possession, or he tries to catch the ball and bam, you land right there after your flip, right in front of him, and you're there for the challenge. So kind of just gave your opponent too much time and space there. Main takeaway. I like that boost steal. Right? I like this boost steal. The boost is there because it stopped him from being able to grab that boost and then turn back on the ball and be really threatening with a full tank of boost. So really good boost steal here. And then you're rotating out to get a better angle on the play on defense. Unfortunately, you get bumped by your teammate. That was... Let's see your teammate here. Yeah, your teammate's kind of too close to the play here for sure. Right? He's not catching up to this guy. He should know that you're grabbing that mid boost, and now he's going for the corner boost. But that is, as I discuss in almost every replay at this point, because it's a pretty common mistake all the way up to GC, and even in GC this mistake is made a lot. Rotating in the same direction as the play, rotating into the play. You're first on this ball to challenge. Just because your teammate's still rotating back, he's behind you, he needs to back you up. And the play is going this direction, and your teammate's also rotating in the same direction as the play. Your teammate should be rotating out this direction, right? He shouldn't be chasing the play, especially because he really has no opportunity here to interfere with the play just because it's so far ahead of him, and this guy is pretty much at full speed. There's no opportunity for this guy to interfere with the play, so he just needs to make the decision to rotate out. So yeah, this play is on your teammate for bumping you here. You did a good job isolating this guy and really taking away all of the threat that he could have made. Fortunately, you get bumped, but at least your teammate takes the ball after the bump. That's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Alright, let's keep watching. Not a whole lot you could have done. You went for the block, your opponent missed. They didn't get the block. Happens. Alright, here, I mean, you gotta respect the shot. Anytime you're on defense and your opponent is in a position where they can shoot, you have to make sure you're in a position where you can save it if they do shoot. And at this point, like, you're just too far away. You're just too far away from the net, and you can't get back, as we clearly see. So that's just something you'll learn with time, where you need to be in order to save a shot from X distance, from a certain distance, from a certain position. Bottom line is you're just too far away from the net here. This is not a very philosophical thought here. Just you're too far away from the net to cover a shot in this position. And I'm assuming because you're champ 1, you probably weren't expecting this guy to take this shot and to hit this shot. That's probably why you feel you're getting smurfed on, because you probably don't see people go for or even hit this shot in champ 1 a lot of the time. That is something you got to watch out for. And that, I mean, this guy, he might be a smurf, right? But this is completely preventable. This isn't him being a smurf. This isn't him outskilling you. This is you just messing up the kickoff. Look where you land. You're too far off to the side. And too far away from the ball after you land. This is just a messed up kickoff by you, if nothing else. Yeah, you see your opponent did nothing special here. He just did a very standard kickoff. and he beats you to the ball. Notice how he lands in the middle of the ball, or closer to the middle of the ball, and you're landing very far off to the right of the ball. So that middle lane is just completely free for him. So this is just an example of you needing to work on your kickoff. Not the best kickoff here from you. Work on those speed flips, because speed flips are becoming more prevalent. You've got people at every rank now starting to learn how to speed flip kickoff. So if you fall behind in that aspect, you might start losing more and more kickoffs as time goes by and people start incorporating speed flip kickoffs earlier and earlier into their gameplay. Champ 1 is definitely a good time to start learning speed flips if you haven't already. You should have caught that ball. I think you were trying to. This happens from time to time. You try to catch the ball and you just miss position, mistime it ever so slightly, and then that happens. Nice. This should be a goal. This should be a goal. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, you need to learn that speed flip kickoff. You're just getting outpaced to the ball on kickoff. That's all it is. The problem here is that little flicker of boost. You should be holding boost this whole way up. This whole way up to that first boost pad, you should be holding boost, but bam, that little hesitation there, that little pause of boosting is why you're so slow to this. You need to be able to execute this kickoff boosting the entire time. You would stop boosting right after you grab that second pad. That's when you can stop boosting in order to try and save some boost. But the entire rest of the time, from here to here, there, you should be boosting the entire time until you grab that second pad. That's why you're so slow to that kickoff. Let me go back one more time, So kickoff happens. Land far in their end. Get bumped. That's unfortunate. And get the boost stolen from you. That's unfortunate. Good job baiting out a touch there. Pretty well done. Pretty well done there. Good decision not to go for the bump there. Oh man. At least you're able to follow the ball all the way to the corner and kind of put them in an awkward spot there. It's another goal. Beautiful, beautiful. I wouldn't say there's really any signs of your opponent smurfing on you. I'd say, yeah, that's not a speed flip kickoff. Yeah, you gotta fix your kickoff. You're champ 1. Definitely a good time to start learning speed flip kickoffs. And even if you're not speed flipping here, this is preventable. You're just you need to land. If you're gonna be slow to the kickoff, you need to land more center, right? You're landing so far off to one direction of the ball on your diagonal flip kickoff. Look at where you're at. You need to land more center. Yeah, you're just flipping too far at the side of the ball. You need to land more center. That way, even if you are slow to the ball, you at least don't let the ball roll straight into the net. But you definitely need to work on your kickoff. Learn how to do a speed flip kickoff. That's so far, I think the game would be tied or you'd be winning if not for kickoff goals. That's not somebody being a smurf. That's just somebody who's learned speed flip kickoffs and you haven't. You can learn speed flip kickoffs at any rank. And then that's champ 1. This is a good play by your opponent. I'm sorry, it's hard to sympathize with you because I'm not champ 1. I haven't been champ 1 in a long time. I'm not really sure what champ 1s are super capable of and what games really look like at champ 1 these days. I will say, that's a Christian's play here. This is a play you would see at GC. This is a play that you would see at any rank above champ 1. It's a very standard play, and it's something that you'll see a lot. He just hits the ball lightly, sets himself up to be able to shoot off the bounce. That's all he did. You just have to realize that he has the possibility of shooting here, right? Bam, he hits the ball. He can still follow this up. You're following him over to this sidewall, right? You're following him over. That turn doesn't help, right? Cheating again, cheating straight up the middle. This situation might have been avoided because you would have seen this ball coming out this way. You'd be middle and you could turn left into this. So step 1 is fix your cheat. You need to cheat straight up the middle. You could react quicker to this. There's a possibility you beat this guy to the ball or you pressure him and this situation never develops in the first place. So 1, your cheat was bad and it gave him a lot of space because again, like we talked about, the kickoff didn't go the way that you cheated or it didn't go in your favor. You second guessed because you were cheating up. Like if you were just cheating up straight up the middle, this situation would have been avoided. That's step 1. Step 2, you just, after he makes this soft controlled touch, you either want to just immediately challenge him, right? You could turn to the right here and immediately challenge him, or you need to turn back and shadow defend. And in hindsight, obviously this is easier for me to point out in hindsight. But step 1, this could have been avoided entirely had you cheated up correctly. Step 2, it's a good play by your opponent. He might be a smurf. I'm not sure, again, what champ 1s typically look like. If this is a play you'll see in champ 1. But it's literally just a simple soft touch into a power shot. That's all that was. And unfortunately, you go for the boost grab, not expecting him to have the shot, and it's a goal. I wouldn't say that's necessarily him smurfing. I would say that's just him being better than you in that situation, or him outplaying you in that situation. Does that mean he's a smurf? Not necessarily. It could just mean that he's somebody who's ready to rank up past champ 1. Not sure what this touch is. Thinking he's going to go up and you're trying to beat him to it. Your teammate's rotating behind you. They had a ton of open space over there. The only thing you could have done better in this situation, honestly, is realize you have your teammate behind you. So you don't really have to go up for this. Even if he does go for it, he's just going to hit it straight behind you and your teammate should be back there to get a free ball. There's really no urgency to go up for this. So rushing up as soon as you do isn't the best play, especially at champ 1, because at champ 1 there's not a whole lot you can do with this ball if you go up right now. At a higher rank, you could go up at this height on the ball, get a soft touch up to the wall over here, land on the wall, and continue on the ball. That's an advanced sort of play. You can try to start incorporating that sort of play into your game, but I imagine you're probably going to fail more often than not, right? Go up, get a soft touch that puts the ball somewhere up here, still not hitting the ceiling so it doesn't bounce down. You land up here and then you can follow up however you want. You can shoot it, you can air dribble it, you can go for a ceiling shot, a flipper set. Obviously that's an advanced play. But because there's no urgency to go up for this ball, you can wait for the ball to come down lower. And then if you go for the ball, you have a better chance of being able to get a lighter touch that doesn't just give the ball away to this guy back here. You know, you land on the sidewall and then you can follow up, you know, the ball will bounce out this way, some way, and you can have a better chance of following it up. So there's really not a great play. There's not like one perfect play to make in this situation. There's nothing really that stands out that could be the golden play here. But since there's no urgency to go up for this because your teammate is behind you, anything that gets past you should be saved and should be cleared. So wait for a better opportunity to go for this. Let it come down a little bit more. That way you can take a slightly better touch and not give away possession. Again, that's a giveaway of possession. That touch right there, you didn't set yourself up for anything. If you could get this bouncing touch towards the middle of the field, if you can get this touch slightly more on the outside of the ball, right? If you scoop around just ever so slightly more and get this to bounce up this way, then it puts you in a threatening position because you can go up and follow the ball for a shot, follow up the ball for an air dribble, for a flip reset, put it off the backboard, whatever you're capable of. But this touch just straight to their corner, one, they didn't in this play, but that should be a free clear going back your end. They should have somebody driving up the backboard and just banging it back your end, or driving up this way, even better for them, banging it back your end this way. So that touch, it doesn't set you up for anything. It puts it in a position where your opponents can easily clear the ball. So, try to make the most of the space that you're given. You always want to try to make the most of space that's given to you. Let me try to give you, even one more option you could have done here. Instead of hitting that straight up the middle on that bounce, if nothing else, you drive into it more on the right side and you hit it off the sidewall and set yourself up that way. That's another option, right? Bounce the ball off this wall, it bounces out to middle, and you follow it up. Those are two options. You could have taken the ball up the middle, or you could have bounced the ball off the sidewall and then it'll come middle, and pretty much the same outcome. Just got to make better plays when you have the ability to do so. Teammate cut in rotation here, 100%. 100% teammate, terrible rotation right there. Probably about to get you scored on. I like it. Keeping the ball close, catching it on your hood for a flick. That's a good job using your space. Making the most of your possession. Ooh, almost caught him too far forward. If that was on target, it would have been a goal. Good try, good try. Yeah, I was kind of really hoping your teammate wouldn't hit it towards midfield here, because that's going to be, you're not really supposed to go for this, a pass from your corner to the midfield in this situation, right? That's super risky. That's so risky. So your teammate should not even be attempting to pass this mid if he's trying to pass it to you. If he's going for a clear, it's a garbage clear. It's just giving the ball to whoever's waiting in the midfield. So unfortunate. You are doing a really good job not double committing with your teammate. Anytime he cuts rotation, does something stupid, you're doing a good job not double committing with him. So well done there. Well done there. Again, another opportunity to do more on your possession, to play your possession better. What you could have done here was, instead of making the touch that you made, jump and do a diagonal flip towards the boost. Try to hit the ball and flip towards the boost in the same touch. Almost had it, but you flip to the left. You actually want to come up, get your nose right up to this ball. Let me show you. Get your nose right up to this ball. The angle is going to look a little differently than that. get your nose right up to this ball and then diagonal flip this way to the right, actually, not the left. And you can most likely grab that boost and get the ball coming this way so that you can hopefully follow it up. Your goal here is to try and, I mean, you might have had the space to just let this come down to the ground and dribble it to the corner and grab their boost. But if not, I'm pretty sure you could have done a right diagonal flip instead of a left diagonal flip and gotten the boost and the ball here. Or at least been in a better position after grabbing the boost. Yeah, teammates cutting rotation again. Teammates rotation is definitely not on fleek. Oh my, how did you get so many touches on this? What the heck? What? That looks so... Oh, that's so scuffed. That's not normal. This, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's a replay, but that's not normal. That's not normal. What? That's not normal. Oh, man. Ah, another misplay here. I don't blame you for this. I mean, you're, like I said, you're only champ 1. At champ 1, you're starting to get a little bit better at the game, right? You play somebody who's brand new to the game, who just picked up the game, you're going to clap them left and right at champ 1. But you're not perfect yet. You're not that good yet at champ 1. Unfortunately, I hate to be the guy that tells you, but you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy, pal. The mistake you make here, again, I don't blame you for it. But as soon as you realize this isn't on target and it's going to roll up your back wall, go for the big boost. Put yourself in the best position. Don't give your opponent the opportunity to steal the boost and stay on the ball, right? This ball, he's not going to catch up to it. It's completely safe. It doesn't look like it. It might not seem like it. This is going to come back. It's not going to go in your net. It's going to roll up the wall. And if you veer off and grab the boost, you can then go for it off your backboard with full boost. And then he can't continue pushing and steal your boost and keep you under pressure. So as soon as you realize this ball is safe, it's not going in the net. It's not gonna roll up this post, hit off this top post, and then bounce down in front of the net. It's just the trajectory. It's just gonna roll straight up your back wall. Go for that boost and follow it up this way. Man, you're really trying. Like, your mechanics don't look the best, but you look, I mean, you're pretty solid. Like, literally, man, this guy's not smurfing on you. Your kickoffs have just been terrible. Your kickoffs have just been bad. That's the only reason you're losing right now. It's 2 kickoff goals straight into your net. That's the only reason you're losing right now, man. But you're putting in, like, you're really trying to get this dub, man. You're really putting in work, and it's a respectable effort for sure. Respectable effort, man. You just gotta fix this kickoff first off, man. You gotta fix this kickoff first of all. Teammate said, nah, we're done, fam. We dropped this ball now. Yeah, that's, I mean, your number one thing. You had 2 kickoff goals that you were responsible for, rolled straight into your net. Could be a tie game right now. Things could have ended up differently. They wouldn't have had as much confidence having a 2-goal cushion the whole game. You guys could have ended up winning this. So fix that kickoff. Learn how to do a speed flip kickoff. You're at champ 1. It's definitely time to learn how to do a speed flip kickoff. Play some casual ones, play some ranked ones, and practice your, learn how to do the speed flip first in training. Watch YouTube videos on how to do it, practice it, There's plugins on Bacchus Mod you can utilize to see if you're doing it right. After that, you could try practicing in 1v1. Other than that, there was 2 goals, you know, just 2 shots where you didn't respect the shooting potential, the shooting opportunity, and you gave them a net to shoot on and they took it and they capitalized. Not much to say about that other than when there's a possibility somebody can shoot, you need to make sure somebody's there to cover the shot. And if you're the one that's next on defense, you need to either be shutting down the shot with a challenge, or you need to be in a position shadow defending where you can actually reach the shot if it comes through. So those are your 2 things to work on, man. Fix that kickoff and make sure you're close enough to the net, or you're respecting a shot enough that when it comes through, you can actually save it if it's on target. Other than that, not terrible, man. Not terrible, especially for Champ 1. Not terrible. Not terrible by any means. A couple of plays. No, I almost forgot. A couple of plays where you definitely could have made better possessional plays. You could have made more of the space that you had. A couple of times you hit the ball away from yourself and you didn't really need to. Those are your 3 things right there. I hope you enjoyed. This replay analysis was, I don't know. I'd give it personally, I'd give this replay analysis about a 6 out of 10. Don't really know why. Just kind of, it didn't feel like there was that much big fundamental. I mean, this is a good thing for you. It doesn't really feel like there was a lot of fundamental mistakes to really point out. Like your positioning or your rotations, those were both pretty good. It was just kind of your defense. You know, the spacing wasn't quite there on defense, you know, in terms of your spacing between you and the net when a shot was coming through. That's not really a fundamental thing. Your kickoff, so that's just, I mean, that's just kickoff. That's easily fixable. And then possession play, that's a bit more fundamental. You definitely don't want to just be giving the ball back to your opponent for free. But other than that, man, everything else is pretty good. Keep it up, man. Good luck on the grind. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, especially if you made it this far. You must have liked it. You must have been learning something. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.